sign off from our live broadcast here. Let me check in with those guys on that backpacking trek. Hey, T-Shab, you guys got a copy? T-Shab, copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, T-Shab, how's the trail treating you right now? You're live on air.
Pretty good. I'm Drew Merritt. I'm leading up crew Shake and Bake right now from Trip 565. Trail's going really good right now. Pretty hot out, but we like it so far.
That's great news. You guys have any kind of shout out you want to do before you sign off and get back to trekking?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mike, yeah.
Thanks, guys. All right, back to you, Eric.
All right, thank you, bud. Have a good day. Enjoy the time, T-Shabbers.
Right on.
All right, bye. Okay, well, we'll see how we do with those in the future. So hopefully people can hear that. I'm not sure how much of that actually broadcast live or not. For some reason, we were getting an error code. So we'll get better at this as we go along. Okay, so Christine, are you still on the line? Okay, sorry, cut you off there. Just figured out the mic thing. Did you have anything further that you were when I interrupted you?
Yes. So I was at the August 1st. It started campsites are opening for signing up for 2017, and then November 1st is my deadline as far as a specific program that we're going to offer. We're excited as far as the Operation Eagle program this summer, and also further developing it for future summers. September and October roundtables, program team will be coming out and giving some presentations as far as what summer camp opportunities, both Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, what those opportunities look like. One other thing I want to mention is Camp Master programs we have coming up. We do have a handful in August. So it's like every weekend we have something going on, either up at Little Sioux, Wakanda, or even Camp Eagle and Camp Cedars.
Christine, where can Scout Masters and Cub Masters and leaders find out what's being offered out at camp in terms of weekend camping and Camp Master program?
Excellent question. So if you go to goscoutcamping.org, that'll get you to the main Boy Scout camping page. And if you scroll down to the bottom of that page, you'll see a year-round camping icon, and that will get you to our Camp Master program. Our pool out here for skiers and also the lakefront at the Little Sioux, we're doing kind of a pool party, lakefront party. So be sure to sign up for those and come out and enjoy our camp. And that is all from me.
All right. Thanks, Christine, and we'll see you later this week.
Sounds great.
Okay. Okay. Up next, we are looking for some information to be shared and an update on our 2017 National Jamboree contingent. Rick Shear, Jason Ballou, either of you guys on the line?
This is Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Yeah, I'm prepared to talk a little bit about Jamboree. So this unparalleled once-in-a-lifetime adventure of National Jamboree is just one short year away. The dates of our council contingent trip are July 15th through July 29th, 2017. The adventure includes a tour of our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., and then to the summit in West Virginia. The Jamboree is a place to experience adrenaline-racing activities, attend high-energy stadium shows, explore the stunning summit, and make friends with scouts from across the nation. It is the best scouting has to offer: fun, friends, and adventure. The cost is $2,800 per person. Final price depends on airfare, which includes Jamboree fee, air transportation, tours, meal allowance, travel, lodging, insurance, mementos. There will be opportunities to fundraise. Several of our trips have already been doing some excellent fundraising. We'll have the opportunity to sell popcorn this fall. This adventure is open to both Boy Scouts and venturers. On Saturday, July 30th, coming up here at the end of the month at Camp Cedars, there will be a contingent cookout and an interest meeting. If you are curious, interested in finding out more about the Jamboree contingent and meet some of our adult leadership, check out this pretty cool event. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. with a meeting at 1:30 p.m. for all new interested scouts and their parents. The pool is going to be open, shooting sports range, also other activities. We will provide lunch. So come on out. It's 11 to 3, with that meeting being at 1:30 on Saturday, July 30th at Camp Cedars. For more information or to RSVP, please check out the link on the MAC calendar. So you can just click on that July 30th date. You can sign up to go. It's going to be a really fantastic, fun event. And if you're curious about finding out more at Jamboree, it's going to be the place to go. Special thanks to Leslie Royal, Scott Hansen, and the Council Camping Committee for organizing and hosting this free event. Lastly, if you'd like to schedule a presentation at your troop or crew meeting, please contact Rick Shear, Contingent Chair, whose info is listed on the MAC website.
Jason, thank you very much for the update, and certainly extend our appreciation to Rick for his leadership of our Jamboree contingent again as well. So thank you.
Most welcome.
Okay, up next, we're going to talk Jubilee, and then Lisa will also transition right into properties and the Loess Hills Trail Race. So Lisa Russell.
All right. Well, exciting things to talk about. I love talking about Jubilee. Can't talk about that enough. And we're upping our AV today with some PowerPoints presentations behind my head here. The first one will be, I'm going to talk about Jubilee. We're very excited to announce that we have a brand new sponsor in Omaha Steaks. So not only is it a cash donation, but more importantly, actually, is that they are going to put on a steak eating contest at Jubilee. Now, we don't know if this is going to be one of their king cut steaks. They actually have a 72-ounce steak, if you can even imagine, or a 48-ounce steak. Who knows? But I can tell you, they won't disappoint. It's going to be fantastic. So we're going to start rolling out that program and see who's going to be competing on stage to see who can finish off the most steak. Think of your Nathan's hot dog eating contest is kind of the idea I have. Probably won't be one of our big guys. I bet you anything it'll be one of our high school students who can power down more steak than we could probably any of us imagine. So very excited. You'll see more on that coming up in very shortly here. Jubilee registration is open. We're trending ahead with the last Jubilee. Remember, this Jubilee is a partnership with us with Cornhusker Council out of Lincoln and the Overland Trails Council out of Grand Island. So we're really excited to have them all on board. Kind of a shared logo and a shared process for this fantastic event. And we want it to be the largest scouting event in the state of Nebraska and actually anywhere in the area. We really want to beat out Kansas City. That's really what we want to do. So I'm going to, for all the fun stuff, I'm going to turn over to Mike Ivano, who is in charge of program for Jubilee. So Mike, go ahead.
Hey everybody, well hopefully this is a little bit quieter than me standing outside in 25, 30 mile an hour gusts. But I am thrilled to talk some more about Jubilee and program we've got coming up for that. First of all, I just want to thank everybody who's been up to Sub Resident Camp. The conversations I've had about Jubilee, people are clearly in the know and they're looking forward to it. So we've been moving a lot of those postcards, and it sounds like, as Lisa mentioned, we're going to have one of the biggest scouting events in the area for a long time. So right now, one of the most recent updates I have is about something that we've talked about for several months now, but is finally really getting close to being set in stone. And that is that world record attempt that we're going to make with that Pinewood Derby track. We, I think, have found the perfect location where we're not in anybody's way and will provide a great deal of potential for everybody to not only see that program, but in fact, to participate in it. So this is an all-call for every Pinewood Derby car, whether it's a brand new one that you raced this year or whether it's one you've had on the shelf for 30 years. Bring your car, because we want every car there to have a chance to go down that world record track. We've got set up right now that we are going to more than double the current standing world record, and we've got the team to do it here. So that's been a wonderful thing. We've also locked in the plans and designs for our 5K obstacle course race. So get onto our Jubilee page. We'll be rolling out final designs and a kind of a photo or a rendering of the individual elements that obstacle course will entail, but it promises to have a lot of cool elements to it and give scouts and adults a chance to blow off some energy and certainly to compete in a fun atmosphere around a scouting event with the scope of Jubilee. We're also, of course, going to have every one of our different areas stocked up. We've got confirmations from our unions coming out to do all the different skilled trades. We've also got confirmation from a number of presenters in different areas for Cub Scouting and Boy Scouting specific programs. And of course, Fit for Everybody is going to be our survival training, where we are going to feature Creek Stewart out there teaching you some wonderful survival skills all day long. So all that and more is available when you sign on to our Jubilee page off the council website, right there on the front page there. We will continue to keep that list updating. As I'm busy out here at camp, I know there's a lot of folks busy locking in all kinds of brand new programs. So keep updated there and watch that page too as we roll out our final draft of our Jubilee map, so you can start to strategize how you and your scouts are going to make it to as many unparalleled experiences as possible.
Perfect. Thank you, Mike. That's exactly it. On our website, you're going to see a map that starts to change, and you'll see at the bottom, it very clearly says this is subject to change because things will be added, moved around until we literally arrive at Mahoney State Park October 14th to start Jubilee 2016. So it's very exciting. Things are really coming together and registrations are coming in. So very exciting, and you don't want to miss out. So make sure you sign up. We're going to move on to properties. I'll kind of go camp by camp. So I'm going to start at Little Sioux. I always have to share some fun things, some really neat buildings, but I also have to share the very exciting things that go on. One is that we had some well work done. We had our cistern cleaned, and I have to say that I think our water at Little Sioux is the cleanest that it's ever been. It looks beautiful. So it's something that most people don't think about, but it's really something that's of great concern of ours, just to make sure we have that on all of our properties. That new shower house, we'll kind of click through some pictures. The new shower house is being used, getting great reviews by the families out at Cub Resident Camp. Rock is being delivered to the front portion of the shower house tomorrow. We actually have 100 tons of rock arriving at Little Sioux tomorrow that will be spread throughout camp. So that's something that's always needed. We can never have enough at our properties. At Camp Eagle, some stuff that happened that actually some more not glamorous but expensive is that if you live out in that area of Fremont, they received 6 inches of rain in one day. And that, of course, affected Eagle Bottom Road, which always has erosion issues. So thanks to our friends over at J.E. Dunn, they've come in and done some tremendous erosion work and helped us mitigate that circumstance. And again, brought in another 100 tons of rock to the bottom of Eagle Bottom Road. Our well, which tends to happen out there because it's one of the lowest spots in the county, got hit by lightning recently. That's an expensive venture, but of course, one of the most important things is our water. So that was immediately fixed and back up and running. We're moving on. Let's go to Camp Cedars. Let's look at the 4th building. The 4th shelter is really coming together. This is the picture behind me is of the bottom shelter area. That's like kind of a walkout basement, if you can picture that. That's one of the doors. There's actually 2 doors to egress from that building. The next picture, let's take a look, is the interior. It's kind of a big, giant cement box, but that's what we all want. We want those EF5 tornado shelters. And then one more switch back to that one. So that basement is enclosed. They'll continue working. They're about a week ahead of schedule on that building. And then now we're going to start going above ground. So that has been working quite well, being an active construction site during summer camp. It's been kind of neat for our families to see. So you're going to really start seeing some progress now as that building continues to go up. Move on to that next picture. All mat canoes, something kind of simple, but it's nice for us, a little bit of extra branding. All mat canoes and some other stuff will be getting some nice BSA branding on them. It really makes our equipment pop and look professional, so we're excited. Look for those all over the place. We've been working on that over this past weekend. And then our final thing is that you're going to see a new little number rocking and rolling around the Mid-America Council is that we've acquired a van, thanks to the people at the Missouri River Historical District, a gift from them and some also money from the council. We have purchased a 14-passenger van that's primarily used to get our Prairie Gold folks to scouting activities, those from our northern region of the council, but really for overall council use, particularly for TSHAB. So we're excited. You'll be seeing that. It's logoed up now and ready to start transporting our scouts to events. So I think that's it for me. And then we'll wait to the end to see if we have any questions. The next thing I do want to talk about is the Los Hills Trail Race, though, and that is coming up on August 20th. If you haven't been to it, it's amazing. We have 2 races, one that's 5.4 miles, another one that's 10 miles, and you're running on volcanic ash. There's little to no rocks on the trails. They are technical, they are hard, but it's fun. Get the best reviews from our runners. It has a cash award prize. It's for all ages. We serve you lunch afterwards with a little party up at Little Sioux. And so these folks get to run on one of the most beautiful places they've ever run And we hope that you join us. We have places for volunteers to help with the cooking, help with water stations on the trails, but also just to come and be a part of it and participate. So it's a fun run. Oh yeah, sorry, and a mile fun run that'll feature our new Gilcrest Nature Trail up in the North Valley. So we're excited for that. So it's a nice low impact trail that you should be able to do for just a fun run if you're not up for 5.4 miles or 10 miles. So very exciting. So with that, I'm going to turn the screen over to John Pelletier to talk about development.
All right, thank you. Just a few updates from the Fund Development Department. First, I want to give everyone a closeout of our camp card sale for 2016. Yet again, this year we had tremendous growth in the sale. We had over $152,000 went to unit commissions to be used on various activities. But more importantly, we use the sale as a way to get our scouts the opportunity to go to camp for free. And based on the incentive program that we built, we've had 113 Cub Scouts earn a free week to Cub Scout camp. We had 86 Boy Scouts earn a free week to Boy Scout camp at Cedars. And we've had 353 Scouts earn a free trip to this fall's Jubilee, which is over 550 total Scouts that have earned a free camp experience based on their sales with the camp cards. So very excited about that. We're already starting to put together the 2017 materials, so we'll be rolling that out soon. Moving on to our investment in character campaign. In our family campaign, we had an incentive for units that hit their cash goal by June 30th, would get 10% of that back put into their unit account. That money will be deposited no later than July 31st. We had 49 units that achieved that goal. So tremendous success there. Overall, with our family campaign, we're at 93% of our goal. So we're still looking to wrap that up. Anyone who hasn't given yet, please take a moment and reach out to us. We would definitely appreciate it because we're trying to make sure that every family has the opportunity to give. We did have 4 districts that have achieved their family goal already: Owanossie, Thundercloud, Twin Lakes, and PLS. And the Owanossie district has also achieved their overall goal, which is both their family campaign goal and their community campaign goal. So congratulations to the Owanossie district. Last thing I want to talk about is the popcorn sale. First, I'm excited to announce that we have a new popcorn sales staff advisor. Janelle Ehlers started June 16th as development director, coming down from the Thundercloud district. She will be overseeing popcorn, camp cards, and a few other things. She's actually out at Camp Cedars today talking about popcorn at their lunch hour. So you'll be seeing more from her. You can always connect with her at the 326popcorn@scouting.org email address. She did give me a few updates for everyone. Most importantly is we have trainings coming up for the popcorn sale. So Lewis and Clark's is July 30th. Thundercloud and Owanossie each have theirs on August 2nd. Wagon Wheels August 3rd. War Eagle August 4th. Soaring Eagle, Twin Lakes, and Trailblazer each have theirs on August 6th. Diamond Dick on August 13th. Peter Lashuro on August 18th. And Goldenrod on August 20th. It's important to make sure that you have at least two adults from your unit at that training. That's an important part to get your bonus commission of 2% attending training. So we want to make sure that all of the materials and the information get sent out, and you have a backup plan should any need arise. But that's an important day. Make sure you're at training. Couple other last things that have been talked about a little bit, but I want to re-emphasize. This year for returns, we are not going to require full case returns. You can do returns based on individual containers, except for those items containing chocolate. We're trying to change it and make it a little easier for all of you when it comes to bringing stuff to a return day and taking stuff back, trying to make it a little easier for you. We're also going to change how you enter your scout orders into the system. They won't have to be individualized anymore. You can just put in your order for both your pre-order and your take order as a lump sum for your unit. That should make things a little easier for our unit colonels. And last, we have a number of samples of our new mauve kettle corn and sea salt that have been distributed to campers at Little Sioux, Camp Cedars. New products we're offering this year that have been a great hit. So we're looking forward to a great popcorn sale in 2016, and you'll be hearing more soon. Now I'd like to turn it over to Luke McNeese, who is going to talk to us about membership.
All right, thank you very much, John. Well, School Night for Scouting is just around the corner, and it's the most exciting time in the calendar year. You know, all these exciting scouting events can't happen unless families join the scouting program. So starting a little bit more than a month from now, if you can believe it or not, we'll be starting our School Night for Scouting campaign here in the Mid-America Council. That's where each family is going to be invited to their local elementary school to join the scouting program. This year's theme is Cub Scout Investigators, and I'll do a little bit of show and tell with Luke at the end of my presentation. Not as good as what Sheila does, but I'll attempt that. So you should have scheduled a meeting with your district executive or then had a meeting with them to go over your customized membership plan. Now this is a very critical part. Families become busier and busier every day, and there has to be multiple communications to those families to make sure that they're reminded of their school night. Part of that customized membership plan includes postcards that we'll send to your family. But we can't send those postcards without a mailing list. The mailing list that we use to send those postcards is that school directory that you get from your school, your local elementary school. So make sure you get that to your district executive so that we can send those postcards to the families to ask them to join your local Cub Scout pack at your local sign-up night. The next part of the school night plan is manning the open house or back to school booth at your local elementary school. This will either happen within a couple weeks prior to the start of school. You should have a trifold display there and your pack calendar to hand out to new families. And there's a parent interest form that you'll be handed out whenever you get your membership supplies. Make sure that you're having families fill that out, and then within 24 hours of that open house, if you send that to your district executive, we can get generated automatic phone calls, emails, postcards, and text messages, all generate off that interest sheet. So that's why people are asking for those interest sheets, is so that we can get that information to those families. And this can be sent as easily as texting your district executive a picture of that sheet. To get all these cool materials, you'll need to attend your August roundtable or your program kickoff for most districts, and that's when the membership supplies for your School Night for Scouting and your open house will be distributed. We have a great website with all the information for the School Night campaign at launchintoscouting.org. The actual School Night for Scouting, there'll be 4 stations for activities. We'll have a decoder wheel, we'll have fingerprinting, secret agent rubber band gun gallery, and a spy satellite launch. So we're finishing the preparations for those materials on July 19th, if anyone wants to help with that. So at the individual school night, each scout's going to walk away with a secret spy mask. They're going to come and get their secret agent badge. They'll have their fingerprinting card that they'll do as part of that activity. They'll build a decoder wheel and get to decode a message. And then they'll get a booklet of take-home spy activities that they can do at home with their parents. So that is show and tell with Luke. So that is that's everything on the membership campaign. If you have any questions, contact your membership chair or your district executive. Putting on another hat, we'll talk a little bit about the Lions program. So the Mid-America Council has enrolled in the National Lions program for kindergartners to participate in the Cub Scout program. We have over 100 Cub Scout packs registered for this program, and with packs from every district. In-person training is available in August. Visit Launch Into Scouting for more information. Online training is available at scouting.org/lion, and materials are available in the Scout Shop in Omaha and Sioux City. And so this is what the Lion Handbook is going to look like. The parent guide is also included in this bundle. This bundle retails for $9.99, and in here also is the adventure stickers, which serve as the immediate recognition kit. Now you may ask why each parent gets a leader guide. And that's because each parent takes turns leading the meeting, and it's a lot easier if they have the parent guide so that they know how to lead the meeting from the beginning. So registration will go live in August for youth and adults. And now I'm going to turn it over to Sheila Calhorn for show and tell.
Thank you. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great camping season. I know a lot of the kids have been having a really great time. We're hearing about a lot of their experiences as they come back into the store and tell us their stories. I'm always excited to hear what they have to say. Just a reminder, we still have a lot of camping supplies available for you. We have great backpacks, sleeping bags, tents, and all kinds of other things, including mosquito netting. So don't forget us on your shopping list. We do have a great summer special going on right now. The Trek Techs, which are the BSA moisture wicking shirts. Adult sizes are $14.99 and youth are $11.99. They come in royal blue. We have red and gray, and then there's also some of the green, black, and tan left that are also on sale at that price. Now there's some of the fun things we have. We got a lot of new hats in. So for all of our hat buffs, come on in and check them out. We got some really great red, white, and blue ones. And some other new night lights, so please check those out. Another really great, I got a chance to use this last week in Colorado, is the Osprey. It's the really lightweight. It folds up into your purse, ladies, in case you need to go shopping. And I'll tell you, this worked really good when we were out shopping on the streets. Stop in and check that out. And I wish Steve Lanny was here because he had a really great experience with our new product. It's called Ball of Wax. If you do squeeze this, it comes completely apart. Steve shot it all over the store and had to put it back together. These are all little magnetic pieces. It's the coolest little thing. All the guys out at camp are buying them like crazy. We took it actually along this weekend too, and every morning when I got up, there was a new shape sitting there. There's over a you can make, plus probably more. So stop in and check out the Ball of Wax. On the Lions program, I just got word today that they're going to start shipping us the polos and youth t-shirts. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, those will be up and ready for sale. I'm not exactly sure what sale date they're going to start on, but word is they are going to start shipping. So look for that information on Facebook and the MAC website. As soon as we hear about it, we will let you know. And then just a little FYI, also look for information that will be coming out to your fall roundtables, bringing out trading posts in uniform setups. We also will be at your onboarding event, so look forward to seeing you there. Thank you and have a great summer.
Great, thank you, Sheila. Always enjoy the show and tell. I was checking out that little backpack, looks kind of cool. Okay, well, I'll kind of wrap up before we get into questions, comments, that type of thing. A month or so ago, the board of directors culminated about an 18-month process of looking at our relationship with United Way of the Midlands in terms of continuing to apply for funding for our Scout Reach programs. And after a long process of thoughtful consideration and involved conversation with many community leaders, both involved in scouting and outside of scouting, the board decided that we would retract our submission or application for funding for this year for the community care funding for our Scout Reach programs. And there was just a difference in intent and purpose in the programs that we provide for our after-school kids to really what the United Way is focusing on, which is really a focused, concerted effort on trying to solve some poverty-related issues. And while we concerned with poverty, we really try to work on focusing on the development of leadership and character and virtues, and which are all important to every youth, regardless of income status. But we're committed to our Scout Reach after school programs. The board is going to continue to provide the needed resources that we expect and have grown to rely upon in serving our 1,500 kids in North and South Omaha, and also our program specialists that work in our after school programs. We know there's tremendous value. Every year our principals sign a memorandum of understanding where they commit to resources as well, but truly value our after-school partnership. So we're going to keep doing it. On the upside to this is we now can ask for your support. If you participate in United Way of the Midlands campaigns, you can designate or direct your gift directly to the Mid-America Council of Boy Scouts. So when the campaign kicks off and the pledge cards are circulating or you're filling out online, please consider donating or directing a portion or all of your gift directly to the Mid-America Council of Boy Scouts of America. And if you have any questions on that, you can call the office, ask for John Pelletier or Stephanie Rawl or myself, and we'll help get you what you need to continue to provide support for scouting through the United Way campaigns through a directed gift. and we hope that you will consider that. So that's what's transpired with United Way of the Midlands at this point. Please consider including us in your giving through United Way. So with that said, any questions, comments, true confessions, or rumors that I can confirm or deny for anyone on the phone? Well, hearing none, I want to remind everyone that Monday, August 12th will be our next Fireside Chat. Looking forward to seeing you and hearing you then. Please again share this broadcast with your unit leaders so that they get the latest, greatest up-to-date information of what's going on in your Mid-America Council. Thanks, and we'll see you on the Scouting Trail. Have a great day.